Hello, my penny mates. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy my content because it helps me very much. Unfortunately, I do not own the copyrights to any music you may hear. For the love of everything DG, please stop overpaying for remodel locations. Contact Carrie at Super Sunday Sweep. She only charges $12 for the entire month. She also updates her spreadsheet with when the frozen food goes half off. She also provides a list of different areas that are going. She will also do an additional adjoining state. And you guys, stop overpaying, please. And don't forget to comment below to enter our weekly drawing for free remodel locations. Comment with your name and state. Hey everybody, E here. Just want to make sure we don't have any confusion. As far as Super Sunday Sweep and Carrie are concerned, we work together, we help each other, we've shopped together, but our memberships are completely separate. So if you want remodel locations and the information that Carrie provides, then you need to go through Facebook and join Super Sunday Sweep. But if you are wanting to join my memberships, you would click the join button below, blue button, and then you can see what each membership includes. Good evening, my pretties, my pretty penny peeps. E here, Eat the Penny Shopping. We are here today to talk about Dollar General remodels. Okay? I definitely hope that people can understand and have an open mind about more people knowing about remodels. I understand there's frustration. Obviously, I got some slack. Is that right? In the beginning, but I'm trying to look at the big picture, and the big picture is we, you, me, they, he, she, whatever needs help. And penny shopping is a way to help financially, to not have to buy certain things like hygiene. If I can hit one remodel a year and stock up on body washes and soaps and conditioners and whatever, then that can keep us for the year. That saves my family a lot of money. I want everybody across the board to be able to save money. How well you do in a remodel actually has nothing to do with how many of these videos I make. And it has everything to do with you individually, how much time you want to put into it, how much research, how much, and yes, time watching videos to figure out the different things to do if you are new to remodels. But it takes a certain person to do remodels. Remodels are the most exciting penny shopping day to me, by far. Less violent than that scary day after Thanksgiving. I'm glad I found penny shopping because then I did not have to fight people in Walmart. Okay, I didn't really fight people in Walmart, but you know how that goes. So, please don't be upset that I share this information. Everybody still has to learn. And if you don't put in the time, if you don't put in the effort, then you may or may not be successful, and it may not be something that you do for a long time. I always compare it to everybody signing up for the gym at the beginning of every year. So, gyms, there's definitely a lot of memberships, a lot of joining in January, right? What's happening come March? All right. Not everybody is going to figure this out. It's not going to be for everybody. Couponing is not for me. I suck at couponing. Digital, barely. Okay. So, number one, for E's top 20. I'm going to try to be quick. This is take 3. Remodel advice, suggestions, misinformation, misconceptions. Okay. Do not get intimidated by the number of people in front of you or the number of people or cars when you pull in the parking lot. I completely understand that feeling, and I have been there many times. But what I've learned is, again, it goes back to knowledge. It's not about who gets there first, who gets there last. Okay, I'll be honest. If it's 30 people and you're last, then yeah, you're gonna probably have to pretend, that it's Friday. So it's mainly about knowledge. And then, yes, your place in line is definitely going to benefit you. But you could have 8 people in front of you, and the first 4, they're new. They're new. They don't know what you know. They haven't been to one before. Even if they've been to 10 remodels, depending on who they're watching, depending on whether they're doing the work on their own, are they searching the app, are they getting lists, are they getting UPCs and such, all, hello, anybody could give out every list there is, and that cannot guarantee that you will be successful. You have to put in the work, the time, and learn. And then, hopefully, what I've taught you all that have been here for a long time, I did it. I do it. I do it all the time. Okay? I have a couple people that I used to shop with. They moved. Okay? My personal group that a lot of you met in the beginning, obviously Marta still goes at it. She's still the luckiest woman and smartest penny shopper ever. I can't tell you the number of times she goes into a store. Nobody's there. There's 2 people there. It's Marta again. She's awesome. Okay. I got off track there. But also, so many new things are going. Our remodels, they're constantly changing, okay? And not to an extreme, because there's still plenty of things that went 2-3 years ago and they still going. It just depends. But if you don't do your homework, it's going to be very difficult for you to be successful, even if you have a list. Okay. Don't assume every remodel has a mobile mini. I've talked about this, and some of you are going to be like, you are a broken record. Well, I'm not trying to be a broken record, but I'm trying to remind people that not every remodel has a mobile mini. So keep that right there. And I promise, you're probably going to find more remodels. Okay? And don't get mad at me because I said it, because I've already said it multiple times. This is not news for some of yous, but it is what it is. Okay. Don't depend on a sign at the door saying, we're remodeling. Don't depend on 50% off stickers all over the store or in the correct places or actually tagged every section there is. I'm going to say 90% of the remodels I've been to, and I have no idea, I was around 250. There has been a lull this year for me. Yes, Indiana was on fire forever. And don't worry, here I am with some of you okay? It's all DG's roller coaster. Kind of like okay. So, don't depend on the signs. Don't depend on the stickers. Some of them do not advertise it. A lot of them do not advertise it. Going in store and not having everything tagged is actually a benefit. I have benefited a lot from a store not having the tags. One, most of the time, they get the information last minute. Not the information, but they don't tell them literally until 24 hours before, most of the time, through an email. And so then whoever comes in that morning has to try to pull these thousands of items before they unlock the doors. If everything is marked, it's going to make it easier for them to pull. If there's an area that pretty much most all of the items are marked, like the Baked with Love, show of hands, how many remodels have you been to where they have pulled at the last minute and Baked with Love section, which is baking with love, lots of purple stuff, it's a section in the party aisle. How many do... It's easier to pull the sections where tons of stuff is marked together. The as seen on TV section. It's not as easy as it used to be, because we have clearance, we have full price, we have new. We have clearance that doesn't go at remodels, we have clearance that does go at remodels, and then we also have new stuff that isn't going at remodels yet. Okay. Back to, you start the gym in January, and by March, you're like, this is too much for me. I'm just going to go back to doing what I was doing. Study. Learn what items are going so that you can walk in there and you can get items whether there's a tag or not. Huge benefit for you. Okay? If you are going in to a store blind, and when I say that, I mean you have not been there to see the store at all. Or you haven't been there, you weren't there that week. Okay? You don't know the store layout. You don't know where the different sections are. So I learned after Googling, so many DG addresses, that there's a trusty little tool in there that you can use to your benefit. Now, it's not 100%, all right? But if you go in to Google, you search your whatever, get your directions, go into Google Maps, there should be, the store, the information, whatever, all the little circles with, you can click on the website, you can click on whatever. But there's also, if you scroll just a bit, photos. You want to view all those photos. The reason you want to view those photos is because those are going to show you, one, the outside of the building. If you learn layouts, and a lot of the stores now that are freestanding stores, is that what they're called? Anyways, versus ones that are leased buildings that used to be a different type of store, or ones in strip malls. But we're talking about, the basic brick building stores, there are certain layouts, right? So you've got to learn those layouts if you're going to go in blind and know where the heck you're going. So go to Google Maps and look at the pictures. You will have people take pictures that employees will take pictures sometimes just if they set up a new section, or if they're having a sale, or if whatever, you see random pictures. There's also individuals that post pictures. Again, some of them can be random. They're literally, it's a picture of two people standing in a DG aisle. I don't know. I don't know how that gets there, but whatever. You can look at those pictures and figure out what type of store it is. Is it an old school store that doesn't have a set layout? Is it a newer store? You can tell signage. Okay, there's signage on the ends of the aisles that tell you what's where. You can look at these pictures and gain knowledge so that you don't, or you have even more confidence when you pull in that parking lot and there's already 10 people there. It's okay. You got this. Okay? Next, they do have generic pictures. Once you get in there, you'll see there's very generic pictures of Dollar General stores that actually may not even be that Dollar General. Okay, those are just, I don't know what we would call them specifically, corporate photos, whatever. So you can tell what ones are real and what ones are put on there by the company. Those clearly do not go off of because it may not even be that store. You're looking for actual personal photos. And a lot of times people will also take pictures of the aisles because there are rolltainers everywhere. And of course, they post these, with reviews and stuff. So I've never done that, by the way. The messier the store, typically the better the store. I know that sounds silly, but it is so true. So that's another thing that you can learn. Is this a clean store as far as there's not stuff all over the place? Or holy moly, there could be hidden pennies anywhere. Pennies, pennies, pennies. Google Maps, pennies. Okay. Don't get tricked by the zero glitcha. Okay, the zero glitch, I believe it's been going on for a bit now, quite some time, but I believe it's happening a lot more often, or at least it is happening a lot more often for me. Do you all agree? Are you seeing the zero glitch more so than usual? So, used to, I feel like it just mainly happened at remodels when there were a lot of people scanning, okay? But I'm having it a lot. So, you've got to be very careful and pay very close attention to what you're looking at after you scan it. The zero glitch screen, there's like no description, definitely no picture. I don't even know if the address and stuff is on there. Like, it looks different. If you really look at it, it looks different. Like it's missing information. That information may be its full price, or it is a penny, but you need to check. So all you have to do, you scan it. If it comes up looking like that, you need to scan it again. Sometimes it corrects right away. Sometimes, I'll grab another item. Sometimes I have to reset my dang phone. But do you agree that it seems to happen after you've scanned multiple items? Or have you had ones where literally the first thing you scan, you get the zero glitch? Would love feedback. I tend to get it after I've scanned a lot. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, great. Here we go again. Okay. Don't fall for the zero glitch. I think I skipped one. Don't forget, this is super major. I probably should have put that up top, but I wanted to actually get you to the right store prepared. Okay. There are things that they will 100% accept that are not pennies, that again, it'll change their day too. Okay? Do the surveys. Do the surveys. Do you know a big thing that's on the DG employee groups? Because I used to be a DG employee. They talk about surveys. Surveys. Dollar General, although they have no clue, how much that store, if it's perfect, if it's not perfect, there's just too many of them to keep track of. So those surveys, they go off of a lot. And again, or maybe I said this in the first take, people are more likely to speak up about something negative. That is factual, with life in general, okay? We're quicker to tell 10 people that somebody did something wrong instead of telling one person that somebody did something right. If they do a great job or whatever, if they do a good job, please do the survey, please, and give them, it helps them, all right? If you had a bad experience, same thing, do the survey. And then maybe they'll get their act together because depending on the store, most likely they're going to get talked to. They do not like low surveys. That is a big talking point for the stores. Don't forget your coupons. A lot of times we have remodel items go that have coupons that attach, which makes them zero. Not a penny. Zero. But it gives you overage. Next point. Do not accept money from Dollar General. Overage. You need to use that on something. Use that on, hey, buy the cashier a soda. Whatever. Do not use overage. Do not let them pay you money. They will lose their job much faster. Well, they're supposed to if they give back money. Okay? Please use the overage to get something else. Do not use the overage to take cash back. That's big no-no. Big no-no for that employee. And a lot of times they just don't know. Because a lot of this, it doesn't happen. How many times do they see they owe you money? Yeah, I never saw it unless I was doing a refund for somebody. Okay. Let regular shoppers go ahead of you. Again, be respectful. If somebody's there with their hot dogs and their buns, they're having a cookout, the wife sent them to DG. Number one, you already know you're going to be in line. And then that poor person walks in and they're like, oh my gosh, there's 5,000 items in front of me. I'm never going to make it. I'm not going to make it to the cookout. I'm not going to make it to the birthday party. My kids are at home. They're hungry. They're hangry now. Cut your transaction off. You've still got your penny receipt. Let them go. My remodels, they've been great about that. I think that's kind of a known thing, but just in case, that is another way to keep the employees happy, especially if you guys do it on your own and they don't have to tell you to do it. Let them go. Let them go on their way so we can spend the rest of Penny Day in Dollar General. That is it. Thank you for joining in on this episode of Dollar General Remodel Penny Shopping. Oh yeah, you could thumbs up and stuff. I don't say that stuff enough. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I've started pinning helpful videos in the comments, but also my favorite remodels or stuff like that too. So be sure to check that out. If you're looking for a laugh, if you're looking for a shock, if you're looking for more information. Alrighty? You can catch me on Facebook, TikTok. I'm slacking on Insta. I'm trying, okay? I'm trying, but I'm only one person. Although I'm surrounded by people, there's just one of me. And we need more of me. I am not. I am saying goodbye, and may the Dollar General pennies be with you.